Hey gang, it's JC, and this is your daily dose for Monday, April 5th. Just remember, if you want to go back and look at the archives at any of the old pieces that we've done, just hit the menu bar right above my head there under JC's Daily Dose, and you can go take a look at that stuff. Lots of cool things to come on this website, jc'sdailydose.com. Please tell your friends and former fans of the radio show that we're back up and running every day here at jc'sdailydose.com. First of all, thanks to my good pal, lawyer Gary Snodgrass. He gave us his Blues tickets on the glass in the corner for the Dallas game the other night. We just sat right there and watched everything. Fantastic win for the Blues. Thank you, Gary, and hello, Mary. All right, it's opening day for most of Major League Baseball, including the Cardinals, but this story of the Butler basketball team, gosh, even if they lose tonight against Duke, they've got to have a movie in the works already for this thing. Now, there's a lot of bad basketball movies out there. Celtic Pride comes to mind. Dog across the street is barking like crazy. No, take it easy. It's okay. Celtic Pride, Dan Aykroyd and Daniel Stern, just awful. Also, Eddie with Whoopi Goldberg, just terrible. One-on-One, the classic with Robbie Benson. I think that was in 1977. Is probably still out there somewhere. By the way, Robbie Benson married to Carla DeVito. Remember her? She sang with Meatloaf on Paradise by the Dashboard Life. That's who she is. And then Hoosiers. You know, Hoosiers was a good movie with Gene Hackman and Dennis Hopper, but not as good as it could have been. The director almost ruined his own movie with all that melodramatic music everywhere. He didn't think you could have a dramatic scene without pumping this dun 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 over everything. Let the drama speak for itself. It's still Hoosiers, pretty good movie, but they'll make a movie out of this thing, and let's see who gets their hands on the screenplay for this. All right, speaking of TV and movies, I'm not making this up, by the way. They're making a geriatric version of Jersey Shore. So instead of 20-somethings running around and just showing off their bodies and everything, it's going to be people like in their 70s and 80s. So you've heard of the situation? Well, this new show will have a guy named The Flatulation. What? No, he did. Yes, he did. All right, let's move on here. Oh, the new edition of St. Louis Sports Magazine is out there and everywhere. Make sure you pick up a copy. I have a real good story in here about why I was not interested in watching the Olympics. There is a story about Mark McGuire in here, and the writer just basically kissed up to him for the entire 4 pages. Oh, it's about his love of the game. That's why Mark McGuire came back, because of his love of the game. No, Tony La Russa didn't bring him back to try to legitimize Mark's career so he might get in the Hall of Fame someday. Had nothing to do with it. He came back because of the love of the game. Just one question I would have asked if I would have been the writer of that. If he loves the game so much, why did he do something that if he knew he got caught, it would break the hearts of his fans all over the baseball world? Answer that question for me, and then we can move on. Well, let's talk about the iPad. I saw those people standing in line, all 3 of them, at the Best Buy store. I think it was in Brentwood. The TV stations, let's go out there and cover this iPad. 3 guys in line. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Make a bold prediction here. Sorry, you man, I just stole your bold prediction thing. I think there's going to be a huge initial thrust of sales for this thing, and then I think it's going to tail off and be sort of a dud. Why would you want a giant iPhone that doesn't do most of the major things that the iPhone does, like shoot video or pictures and stuff like that? On the other hand, this thing, fantastic. I got a 3GS over the weekend after having had the 2nd generation iPhone. I got the 3GS here now with the camcorder on it. I love this thing. The iPad, I'm just not so sure. Let's watch that, okay? Tiger, news conference today. They're going to have 90 bodyguards at the Masters guarding Tiger. They're afraid one of his hoes is going to run out onto the course and try to get some free publicity. I got to tell you, normally I can't stand these people at Augusta. They're the most arrogant people in sports. Second only, well, let's see. Yeah, Augusta number 1, and then the St. Louis Rams organization in terms of arrogance. You know, news conference today, 90 guards at the Masters. That might actually be a good idea. All right, John Forsythe died over the weekend. You knew him as the voice of Charlie on Charlie's Angels. He was on Dynasty and some other shows. My favorite story is the fist fight that he got into in a ritzy club room at a Southern California racetrack with the former owner of the St. Louis Blues, Harry Ornest. These guys were well into their 70s and had this fist fight brawl at this racetrack. So long, John Forsythe. My nomination for worst Easter egg hunt ever goes to Des Moines, Iowa, where the kids were out gathering up colored Easter eggs and discovered a body. Yes, the Iowa Association of Psychiatrists are very, very happy about this development. These kids are going to be on the couch in their 40s. All right, 7.2 magnitude quake just south of the California-Mexico border. It was so strong it actually knocked a hooker completely off of Jesse James. No, he did. Yes, he did. Anyhow, tomorrow we're going to be back with a review. I guess we'll do an analysis of the first Cardinal regular season game of the 2010 season. Also, I have a list of the 10 most unsexy men of the year. We're going to talk about portion control, and I'm going to tell you the connection between the worldwide spread of AIDS and the whoopee cushion. I wouldn't make that up. Come on back and see us tomorrow. That's your Daily Dose for Monday, April 5th here at jc'sdailydose.com. In the meantime, we've beaten this one to death. Have a good one. See you later. Bye.